Initializing caution files. Please stand by.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I don't know, did he lose to multi-prong? Kinda hard to say.
Battle control initialized.
Alright, game number 2. Which is... Wow. Okay. The Great Divide is here. I think I played myself 1 or 2 games on this. I think I played this against Pink Todd and took a game from him. In our best of 3. Very large map. Nobody actually plays it. Everyone bans it. Including myself, to be honest. Just because it's really open. And I was playing against Hans Nihal, who always picks Soviets, and the reason why he picks Soviets is I don't think there's a single game where he doesn't go for Grin or Flame drops, and I didn't want to deal with that. Cav being aggressive here. Something that Goat did not expect, but he's going to get the command post. He has a pillbox ready, actually. So he could plant the pillbox in his face. And that's what he's going to do, is going to lure Cav in. Just a little bit more, so that there's a bit more rifles. Yep. It's a pretty good engagement for him. Not the worst. Oh, wow, he made a double engineer again. That is not a good engagement to take from Cav. Cav is blind at this point. Cav can't see shit. Cav can't even see most of the rifles from Goats. That did not work out the way he planned to. Oh yeah, of course, because you need to repair the bridge. Yep, Cav is going for that second engineer as well. It's going to repair the bridge too, but now Goat has the advantage. Actually, he could prevent Cav getting those 2 oils. Yep, Cav's not going to go for that. Probably going to wait until the APC's there. Going to be scouted by Cav though, but you know, once the APC arrives, I don't think there's anything that Goat can do to prevent it. Wait, not going for the APC yet though. Okay, there it is. And light tank for Goat. There's the 2 engineers hopping into the APC. Yeah, Goat's gonna try. He knows that Cav still wants to go for that. Let's see how this engagement will turn out. First rocket goes down. This is going to be a pretty good engagement for Goat, because the APC is still at the bridge and the light tank is going to provide some very nice soaking. All of the rockets are dead. But is he going to be screwed over now by the reinforcements from Cav? He will be. He will be. Cav cleaned it up. Cav's ahead. And he still has his APCs with his 2 engineers. And the idea from Goat was good, but it did not work out the way he planned. But ooh, Cav is being a little bit too careless here. Double light vehicle built from Goat denies that engineer. In the meantime, the assassin has cleaned up the engineer. Hitman carried out his mission. Surprised he did not expect the second light vehicle built, but hey. It is what it is. Yep, both are going to plop down a riff. Cav just a little bit faster, but hey. Cav's eco should be probably looking a little bit better. Yep. Well, both had those two oils for quite some time, but Cav rebuilt his engineer. Is going to get those. Going to get those two oils. And is Goat going to deadball here? Just as Dang suggested he should. We'll see. Not saying he's wrong, but I don't think he lost because of that. Felt like he lost because of that one crucial engagement. Because Goat scouted it. He knew where Cav's army was. Positioning was just a little bit off. Ooh, there's one of those tanks again from Cav trying to harass some eco, but turret and medium tanks are waiting. And Goat actually knows exactly where Cav is hanging about. Let's have a look at the army values yet again. Cav still slightly ahead with a 2 to 3k lead, just because of that one engagement earlier with the light tank. And let's see what he has in store for us. Not that much vision from Gold compared to Cav. But then again, it is a freaking huge map. Nobody has actually made a move yet. Oh. Oh. He's going to block the bridge. There's nothing that Goat can do about this with his medium tank at all. The oils will be captured. And Goat has to just look at it. Can't do anything about it for now. If Cav is smart, he might be able to destroy the bridge as well in time, but I doubt. Oh man. Both players are on Raider Dome. There's the first yak coming out to use the scouts. Might be able to snipe the RTs, but here's the first engagement though. Is the yak going to matter? Let's find out. There's the first RT shot. Is onto the tanks. It's not being microed yet. There we go. The RTs might make the difference here actually in this huge engagement. The concave from both players is really on point. There's Blackhawks as well. And the RTs just behind the back lines might be able to do it. Wow, that heavy tank is getting so many crushes. Oof! Oh man! Those RTs just wiped an entire blob just like that. Heavy tanks are going to be destroyed! Damn. That was a pretty even fight. Goat now slightly in the lead. And Cav went straight to tier 3. I don't think that's what Goat's going to do. That pretty much has been a Cav thing for now. And to be honest, Bane used to do that as well. Goat used to go, Bane used to go straight to tier 3 as well as allies. There's the Iron Curtain out already. Should use the Blackhawks. Oh, he's using the Blackhawks for the V2. Gets the V2. And with... yeah, he has all the tanks in front. Should be able to take this engagement. Yep, V2 is going to run. Go did see the V2, but I don't think he's going to get it in time. Nope, he's going to leave it where it is. Ooh, that is a risky... yeah, that MCV is done for. Blackhawk should be able to kill it. Cav's gonna try and get some value with the V2. Gets a decent shot. And yeah, Goat is on tier 3 as well. We hear Tanya laughing and coming in. Ooh, Cav! Okay, that was definitely not worth it. Definitely not. Losing a MiG for an RT is not worth it. I'm surprised neither players actually killed the bridge. I mean, it would make sense for Cav doing it. Would force Go to either make an engineer or to go for a Chinook. It's a pretty good game so far. Both players have reached tier 3. First Iron Curtain is almost up and running for Cav. Just a couple of seconds left. Yep, 8 seconds left. And Cav is going to try and take this engagement. There's the first Mammoth, and he actually wants to take this engagement because his IC is ready. There's the IC being used onto the heavy tanks. Goat is going to try and ignore it. He's going in with the Blackhawks. There's his Tanya. And he's going to be able to take this engagement though, but the Mammoth is going to kill Tanya. And Cav's gonna come out on top. Goat needs to micro this MRJ though. Wow. What the fuck? So close. So close. New Tanya's coming onto the field. Yak goes down again just for killing a couple of infantry. Oh wow, he probably wished he had that Tanya right now, but that Art is going to get some more value onto the infantry. Yep. Cav switch back to Yaks because of the MRJ. Cav is slightly ahead though. I mean, tell me where this multi-prong wouldn't work out in this case. I don't think that Goat actually realized that he's ahead. That might be the issue. Probably still thinks he's pretty even, but I don't know. Cav did waste a lot of MiGs and Yaks in that fight. And especially the MiGs didn't do much. Goat does have an AA ready. Ooh, that was terrible timing. But Cav doesn't realize. Another MiG wasted just like that. No MRJs though. Arrow bombs being called in. Okay. I see being called in. Yup. Wow. Nice play from Cav. He did waste the IC just to get a decent army with the parabombs. I like the play though. I like the play for sure. But the IC did seem a little bit like a waste. Okay, 3 Blackhawks went down just like that. That's a little bit unfortunate. The Mammoths are not going to be able to do a lot against this infantry because of the MRJ. But both medium tank and MRJ are leaving their armies behind. But the Mammoth is not doing anything though. I'm going to try and kill the MRJ. There's another one though. Oh my god. What is this game? Once again, it is pretty even. Those were some terrible engagement from Goat. Cav managed to defend it very nicely. Another Blackhawk is going to go down just like that. Is it slipping away from Goat? That's the first longbow. It actually took a while before we saw a longbow coming into play. And Cav's army is growing yet again. I think we're going to have an... Yep, we have an IC ready in 20 seconds from now. It's probably what Cav is going to wait for. Maybe putting Tanya in a pillbox wouldn't be a bad idea. I wonder, I don't think the pillbox would show... Oh, wait, that's actually what he did. Okay, that's good to know. So it doesn't show... It doesn't show the sign. In the meantime, his oils are getting killed, while there's still an army that could defend that. But Goat is being really occupied right now. And Cav is just baiting him. Goat knows that the IC is ready. He has to do something about this though. He knows that he's waiting for the MRJs. There's the IC bait. Nice bait from Goat actually. He's gonna lose a little bit of his army. But that IC is going to run out. Tanya's gonna come in and Tanya get immediately sniped by the Yak. And that's actually what he needed. He can still do it with the longbows and the MRJ though. Yep. Wow, look at the rockets being occupied by the longbows. But both the longbows go down though. MRJ was not in range to deal with this shit. MRJ goes down. But I think Goat is going to be able to win this engagement for now. Barely though. Oh my god. What a fight so far. This has been a constant battle between these two giants back and forth. Tier 3 versus Tier 3. Another war factory coming back online, the one that he lost. Let's have a look at the production in the meantime what the players are building. We've got Tesla coils, only heavy tanks and rocket soldiers for Cav right now. And more MRJs and longbows in the making for Goat. Once again, Tanya gets sniped. Just like that. Is it even worth building her right now? With that huge skull on your head. Nice use of the RT. That's a little bit preemptive. Goat heard that. And that IC is completely wasted. The APCs are getting blocked by his infantry. That was a yikes indeed, called by Cav himself. Is this what Goat needed? He's feeling a lot more confident in going in now. He's got MRJs, RDs, longbows, Tanya, some mechanics in the mix as well to get those mammoth husks. Another RT shot. Nice bullseye though. And Cav is going in. He's going to try it. This is what he does most of the time. The RT is in the front lines though, but he still has Tanya somewhere. Tanya hasn't been sniped. And Tanya might... Yeah, Tanya is going to win him that engagement for sure. Goat all of a sudden 10k ahead in this engagement. Crash Yak. Oof. Still nothing going on here on this side. Everything has been going down on the right side. This has been an immense battlefield. The support power of the Iron Curtain is almost back up as well. Cav has his parabombs yet ready, his spy plane and his paratroopers pretty soon. And there we go. Tanya gets sniped again. Damn. And the moment Tanya gets sniped, Cav feels saves again and is going for it. Goat has a couple of RTs, so he could potentially turn this around. New Tanya coming in. RT is gonna get some nice value before it dies. And there is another RT surrounded in the blob, and Cav is just pushing forward. I don't think this is a good idea. He's gonna lose all of his infantry. There is still an MRJ alive, and then clutch. I see Parabomb misses completely. But he disrupted the army from Goto because of the IC'd Mammoth. RT goes down. The Mammoth's IC will run out, and Tanya is back though. She can go for it if she wants to. Longbow's gonna go down though. Oof. Tanya did not get sniped. The Yak goes down. But there is no MRJ. This Mammoth is gonna kill Tanya. What a battle so far. There's Goat using his longbows to kill the harvesters. Cav doesn't have any SAM sites. I think I saw one this game, but not sure. Ooh. Also, the map has been mined out completely, which means these two oils are actually pretty viable. Goat has been sitting, or Cav has been sitting on these oils for quite a while now. Oh, this is a pretty good move. Yak goes down. Another nice RT shot onto the blob. And actually Goat now being the first one with some sort of base push. And Cav is going to try his luck elsewhere for the first time. But this could be a mistake. Let's find out. He does have his IC to scare Goat off. Goat has seen the split. There's the IC that is being used defensively, but you know, Cav doesn't have the infantry to support that either. The IC is going to run out. Nothing happened really. Goat just pulled his army back. But Cav is going to be able to clean up this army on the right side though. That has been split off because of the IC. In the meantime, longbows are going down. This small split is working out for Cav right now, but you know, he's not going to be able to kill much. But he did kill off a ton of longbows. Wow, Tanya goes down even underneath the face of an AA gun with some vision advantage from the MCV in the power plant. Cav is going for it. He does have the heavy tanks to do so. He switched back into heavy tanks actually, leaving the mammoths behind. Wow. Tier 1 spam is beating tier 3. Yes, he did have a little bit too much of tier 3 units. There were RTs, MRJs, Tanya. And it wasn't enough just against the sheer numbers with heavy tanks and infantry. For a first in a long time, Cav is ahead again. With a measly 4k, but you know, it can shift very quickly. Let's have a look at the eco in the meantime. Both players are stalling, but Goat's on 12 harvesters versus 5 from Cav. And we're back to square one. Nice use of the longbows. He knows that he can't touch the axe because, you know, Cav is keeping them alive pretty nicely. Didn't kill Tanya this time. He was trying to find her. I don't think with Tanya alive, Cav is not going to try and take this engagement at all. But the longer he's going to keep his army there, or he's waiting for the IC as well, which is ready. But if Goat decides to go for like one of those sneaky arties with longbow scouts, could work out. There's a split yet again. Going to try and get the harvesters. Goat is going to check it out with the longbows, because he knows where the army is, or, well, he did see it. Yep. Nice. Goat is using the longbows to deal damage to the heavy tanks, which means he can't use his IC on that, or won't provide any soaking for his infantry. Cav has set up the IC on the right side, but Goat doesn't care. He's going on the engagement. Cav is being indecisive right now. He doesn't know what to do. He's going back for it, but Goat's retreating as well. Could have been an opportunity for him to go in, but you know. Very interesting play so far from both players. We're almost entering the 30-minute mark in this game. Man, this game has been going back and forth the entire time. And actually, Cav has not been rebuilding his ref over here. This double mine patch is rebuilding like crazy. The longbows have seen the heavy tanks, but is he going to keep using the longbows against the heavy tanks or not? I'm also surprised we haven't seen a single flak from Cav. The Iron Curtain is ready. And the tier 3 gets sniped just like that. There's the IC being used. Parabombs being used onto the power. Or I think maybe he thought that the army from Goat was hiding over there. In the meantime, this IC has been quite effective. But Goat has splitted his army nicely. And in the meantime, he has been doing some nice damage against the harvesters from Cav. And there's Tanya though. Actually, Cav might have trapped himself here. If Tanya chases his infantry. Nope, 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 nope. Well, those heavy tanks are fucked as well. And there's a massive army from Cav just sitting here. I'm surprised he didn't take it with him. But now this army is almost without any tanks. Like, how is this going to go down? 9 harvesters for Goat and 3 harvesters for Cav right now. The longbows have been doing their work. And there's a small split finally. That's that army that was sitting next to the hospital is going for this refinery. This medium tank has killed a crucial harvester on this gem mine. Look how much this gem mine has been regrowing cash. Just sitting there. Wow, and that harvester is long distance mining like crazy. Goat is definitely turning this around, and I feel he's in his element if games last as long as these. That ref is going to be taken out as well. That is more eco going to be denied. Cav sells it off. And Goat is going in for the push. He's going to try and snipe the IC with the longbows. He might actually get it. Does he have enough ammo for it? He does. And he keeps... Ooh, he keeps all the longbows alive. Snipe the IC. Still needs to deal with the tech center if he wants to prevent the IC completely though. Taya is feeling herself. Give it to me, she says. There's another V2 since long time onto the blob. But attack moves. And was trying to get the medium tank. And now Goat is going in. There's no IC to be scared of. He has Taya, he has MRJs, he has Arties. And Cav's army is being shreked on the right side. The tech is open for the grabbing. Radar dome goes down. V2's trying to get another shot, but wasted onto the medium tank. Goat is shrekking this army. Cav calls the GG, and we are met with the equalizer. It is 1-1, and that was an amazing spectacle. And just to be clear, Goat hasn't played this game for like a freaking year, and it only took him one game against Cav to make it even again.
Battle control